Hi, welcome to my channel, Moon Jasper Gem. I hope everybody's doing well and thank you so much for tuning in today. Today I'm going to be doing a general reading for all the zodiac signs, for all of us as a collective. So I'm going to ask the universe and our angels and our guides and our loved ones from the other side to please bring us forth some messages that we could all listen to and hear for our soul, for the growth of our soul. And if there's any messages that you want to send over from our loved ones that watch over us, please come through today because I'll share in that as well. Okay, so I shuffled a little bit. I'm going to continue to do so for a minute or so. I'm sorry about everything that's going on right now. The coronavirus, been praying, lighting candles, sending out a lot of lights of love and protection for everyone. So here we go. We're going to ask for general energies that we're all sharing right now. For love and light only. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands as our energy, which is really beautiful. It's being very young at heart, enthusiastic. It could be you or someone around you. It could be a younger person than you, or you could be that younger person showing people the way. This person right here has visions and they're optimistic. And even when not everybody agrees, they continue to do the best for them and the best for everybody around them. It's very barren here, but he sees or she growth, beautiful growth in all. When maybe you think what's happening behind us right now in this picture is that what's going to happen is no growth. What are we going to do? But if you believe and you work together and you grow something from seed and whatever it is, it's a relationship. It's actually building your relationships with people, places, and things, and building a relationship with a loved one because you have the vision for it. So always stay optimistic. Because some of the news that's going around, this is fast information. I'm going to let my dog out. Fast information stating something that you're going to hear online, media, friends, face to face. You might not like what you're hearing all the time because this is sometimes immature information. But you have the King of Cups on the bottom here also sticking out in the middle. And this is a person that really, really does care. Maybe not actions are always showing it, but we all care deep down inside. We all have a heart, a mind, and a conscience. And if we think in our higher level, in our spiritual level, we're not thinking desperate power and everything else, that's going to bring us to lower levels for survival. Yes, we've all wanted to have to survive in one way or another. Some so blessed and some have nothing. But to know that deep down inside that we all do have love and compassion in us. Because this king, whether it's a male or female, doesn't always show the compassion, but it's in there. So you have to let that surface, especially if you're dealing with something that's grander than you, things in the world, humanitarian things, whether you're dealing with one person, your family, and all the people that you love and you put your time and effort into. You do it with love and compassion because words sometimes hurt. And anything I say here, it's obviously a lot of it is common sense, but it needs to be said and shared because we're all here for the same reason, and that's to grow. It's experience, to grow and experience everything that the world has to offer. And what works, works. What doesn't. But that's just for us to decide. We all go through our own experiences at our own times. So when you have the time and the ability to help others, you should. Because there will be a time that you may need help as well. And maybe you will be fortunate and blessed enough to also be helped when needed. That's how we evolve. We help each other. But that's beautiful. He's very, very beautiful, this person right here. Doesn't always put his heart on their sleeve, but they are filled with it, and they're kind, loving, and generous, and they're always willing to be a good mentor and a helping hand, filled with love and emotions. So what's the energy over this? Okay, so we had 1, 1, and now we have 2. It's having the world at your hands. because everybody's responsible. We all are. One little kind act makes a big difference. Don't block out people, places, and things unless it's not good for your soul. If you've already put your effort into it and you've tried to help people, places, and things, or you've tried to help in a relationship and it didn't work, and you feel you need to block yourself off before you step through, getting more information, blocking your heart. But this person could be alone or with someone else because this is a mentor. This is someone who's also been mentored and now could share their wise experiences and their wisdom, passing it down to others, which is really beautiful. Be an example. People have patterns. Make sure that your patterns are wonderful. Make sure they're patterns that people will follow and show them the way and the light. So, what's in the root of this for us today? For all of us, the collective, Holy Spirit, angels, and our loved ones on the other side. Okay, so we have another king, and we have here the Eight of Swords. So the King of Swords. Okay, so wait, the Page of Wands represents all of the fire signs. Basically, all these cards are representing all of us as a whole or collective. But just to make it clear, so we could have a Leo, a Sagittarian, or an Aries. Okay, those are the wands. And with the swords, this represents air, the element of air. And that is a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini, representing thought. The King of Cups before representing emotions. This represents the thought. This person wants to know the information. They want the facts before they make their decision. Before you're judging or stating your mind, make sure you know your information and state your facts to know that what you're saying is correct. And even when we hear it, it doesn't mean it's always correct. Always better to do more research. Don't feel trapped in other people's situations, people, places, and things, and their ideas. Don't feel trapped in any type of relationship that's not going to be truthful with you. And be open. Open how you feel and how you think. The way to get to this person's mind is through their head. If this is a relationship in love, you have to prove it to them because patterns, actions speak louder than words. You could easily be released out of the situation. You don't have to play with it. You don't have to be involved. And if you find that you may be stuck, if you take the time and breathe and you think about how you want to move forward, you can easily break out of this because it's loosely bound. And there is a wish fulfillment there. A wish fulfillment for everybody to come together and to move forward as a whole. Stop blaming everybody for everything and taking our responsibility for ourselves and for the people that we love, and even more than that, our neighbors, people that are asking for help in the world. We could help them, that's wonderful, if you can. If not, send them good wishes and prayers. What's moving behind us for this messages today? Fast movement, after getting information, helping, spreading love. Sometimes it could be not knowing where all this is coming from, but just knowing that it's going to be appreciated, whether it's seen or not. Sometimes we're up and sometimes we're down, the wheel of fortune. So when you're up, you help. When you're down, hopefully someone will help you. Work very hard and focus on what matters. Because here we also have here with the King and the Queen of Swords. That's a soulmate. We're all connected through thought. We're connected to thought, whether we're in this world or another. So when you think of your loved ones, they hear your thoughts. You don't have to speak it out loud. Focus on what makes you happy. Focus on what's going to build for the future for you and for everybody else, if you're able to. That's really beautiful. This is actually really beautiful reading. Things are faded. Things that are happening have been faded. It's moving to the past now. There's probably more to come. So Yes, it's nice to be lighthearted, and we're making jokes about all of the stuff, which is part of being a survival. It's better than hurting each other. You make jokes, you come together, but the reality is everything is serious at times, and we do have to come together. And we have to look around us and we're thankful for everything that we already have and all the lessons we've learned, even if they were rough, tough. So, what is in the future for us? And this message is here today. Okay, so now the devil came out. The devil reminds us that we're all connected, even the dark side of us. Don't let it consume you. Don't let it preoccupy you. Don't live in fear. Live in faith. Live in faith because, again, these are chained. Could represent certain signs. It represents all of the earthly things that we're attached to, that we think we need, that we're desperate for, or at least we feel that way. But just enjoying the pleasures in life is okay. It's why it's here, but never to be consumed completely because you'll miss all the other things that are being offered around you as well, and to share with others, not to be in a dark place. Here we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we still have the Queen of Swords. Take all of your knowledge and build with it. Because when we talk about the Pentacles, we talk about everything here on earth. Build for yourself, build for others, make it long lasting. This person takes one coin and she builds over time, or he, or it doesn't have to be money, it could be a seed, it could be a love for something that helps the world nourish. She loves nature, or he, they help others because they're capable of. Because this person started with very little and worked their way up. Maybe they had help, maybe they didn't. But they also enjoy everything, the fruits of labor in life. But remembering this person is all about family and home and tradition and believes in marriage and commitment to something they believe in that's going to grow over time, but not to be consumed by it. It's like when you water your flowers and your plants, you water all of them, not just one. Take care of everything, balanced. Balance everything in your life. Very nice. What's in the air here for us? Okay, so we went to the Three of Wands now, putting all of your time and effort into something and waiting for all of your abundance to come in. Sometimes it can be frustrating. Have patience because what you put in will come back. Might come back a little different, but it'll be back. That includes us. When we go to the next world, we come back in a different way. We go into the spirit world. We're not in the flesh anymore. But it says, enjoy your fruits of labor. This is a single independent person, man or woman, who worked very hard, took that one coin and built it over time, and it was a celebration. Celebrate all you've done, all the beauty that you've put into everything, and continue to do so. Nobody's perfect. We make mistakes. That's why we learn. There's no shame. The shame is not to acknowledge, what we've been doing and to live in the present and enjoy it, reflecting on the past and learning from it and moving forward, whether you're alone or with others. You're never really alone. You're always being watched over. It's like it's a gift given to us here in the world, and they protect us, believe it or not. And this is beautiful. This could be a marriage, a celebration, a coming together. This is 1111. This is a soul evolving. My puppy's back. So let's just get a clarifier now on this devil. Okay, so this is one of the worst cards that you can get to go with that. This is the Seven of Swords. This is taking advantage, whether it was you or someone else. Don't get trapped in it, being taken advantage of, lying, cheating, stealing, hurting, to make yourself or, someone doing this to you, the environment, trying to get away with stuff when you think you're not being watched because you are. And you have to watch yourself. You have to live with your own choices. You could bury them deep, but you'll be in that dark place if you do. Let it come out, be sorry, and move on. Because you will have a victory over that. If you not fight, but if you express with love and compassion and light what you want, what you need, work towards it. Others may or may not be on board. You'll get there. Some get there fast, some never get there, some get there slow. But getting there with a victory, a true victory, not a shallow one, because people get away with stuff and you believe stuff that's not true. That's a celebration. That's what we have to know. And all that we do, everything we do here is wonderful. It's growth. It's beautiful. Even technology, it's not to be consumed and let it take over and we smog. This is not good. This is what we fight for. This is inside of us all. Because it's power, it's struggle, it's survival. Look for your higher calling, look for your higher self. Yes, we have to make sacrifice. We can't always be filled with pleasure. But to have a true victory and evolving in your soul, to be humanitarian and helping in any way possible. This is a beautiful card right here. All of these cards right here. This is the gift from above. The Ace of Pentacles. What will you do with it? How will you take care of the world and others around you? Working and collaborating with others. The Three of Pentacles. Having offers to you that you may or may not be interested in, but doing the best that you can to help when you can, whether you're able to or whether you're not feeling well or not interested. Don't listen to other people's things. Feel how it makes you feel emotionally, because the angel does call you. The angel calls you to say, here, let's come up with a solution. Moving to calmer waters through our lessons, sometimes hurtful, feeling hurt and disappointed, but to celebrate also, because life is filled with celebrations and disappointments. And there's your victory card. I think this is such a beautiful reading for us. I really do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this messages for today. Thanks for tuning in and have a happy day, night, evening, wherever you are in the world. If you guys want a private reading, you could send me an email and we could set something up. God bless all of you and have a great day. Bye.